Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Grille 15. It's a tier 10 German tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of, well, this one is Klondike, and it's under the command of Keidamesu, otherwise known as Duffy. Yes, he actually told me that he prefers to be known as Duffy. And we also have Jean-Louis Changillon, and he normally refers to himself as JL in battle. So Auroric playing with Duffy and JL occasionally. Well, this is a 15cm gun mounted on top of a Panther hull, and so that makes it a Waffenträger of sorts. Designed in 1942, it was one of a number of designs for a tank destroyer by Krupp and Rheinmetall. Unfortunately, didn't get built. It's a kind of open vehicle, really, and the turret won't turn the whole way round, but it's very deadly and very fast with the shell. You do a lot of damage. Now, if you have seen the video with the DBV-152, this is the direct German equivalent of that tank destroyer. Although this one will do 750 alpha and penetrates 279 with standard ammo. With the heat rounds, that goes up to 334. With the HE rounds, it can do 950 alpha, but only penetrates 75mm of armor. But it's got a fast shell velocity. Okay, we've got targets. It's a basically hide and seek. Ooh. Oh, that! Oh, he's robbed of that one. That one should have gone straight into the target. Gun handling is normally very good with this tank. He was robbed of a kill there. Well, if that guy pops his head up, might get another shot. Okay, is there something there? No, we've got something. Well, yes, we got a 1-2-1 and we set him alight. And because his tracks were damaged, he was taken out by somebody else. In fact, actually, it was the DBV-152 on our team. And another shell goes in, this time a T-62A, where we were spotted. Now, there are Arty in this game, so this thing does have to worry about Arty. Duffy needs to be careful not to expose himself to Arty fire. Artys normally penetrate grillers, and they make fantastic targets. So, yes, you do tend to prioritize a tank destroyer like this or a Waffenträger if you see it. And he's got another one. E50 this time. Only 570, but it's another kill. Well, in fact, it's his first kill because, of course, he hit the other tanks. He did so much damage to them that other people killed them very quickly. I suppose, actually, you have to exclude that AMX first shot because, of course, we didn't actually get the kill shot on that guy, and I don't think anybody... I don't think we saw it actually go down. But the enemy are losing heavily, and there up ahead is a Batchat 25-ton, and I wonder... Is it Auroric? Yes, it is Auroric 78. I didn't get him in the list at the start of the game, but yes, Auroric is in this game. Okay, who's next? We're going to be featuring another Batchat 25-ton replay by Auroric very soon, so if you like those previous ones, you can have another one to enjoy. He's moving up slowly. He's found another one. Oh, now that one went wide of the target, and if he had hit the DBV, then it could have been catastrophic for the guy. DBVs don't have as much hit points as Grille 15s. All we need is sight of the target. We can do some damage. There's the Grille 15 on the enemy team. We have to go up onto this little knoll to actually shoot at them. Feel kind of exposed here. The gun shield on the Grille 15 is very, very vulnerable. It's a few millimeters thick. Well, that Grille 15 just took a shot from Auroric and he got the kill. So he's got a kill now as well. It seems that the enemy does have a few tanks left over on this south area of the map, and Auroric is homing in on them. Plenty of opportunity. And in fact, they found another one. In fact, it's an Arty T92 HMC. And there's another Grille 15 up there. Okay, has to go for that one. Well, he does get it, and he didn't get... Oh, he did get the kill. He set light to it. I thought for a second he didn't get the kill. Somebody else did. In fact, we just got hit by the DBV. But it was lucky because it was in the tracks. And we're loaded. He's not. Although he probably is by now. 20-second reload on DBV. The reload on this tank is slightly faster, 17 seconds. But you can see here that Duffy's got it down to 14.5. Oh, he's guarding an Arty. That's why he's hovering around. And Auroric takes the Arty. And I think the DBV's next. Remember, he's a 5-shot autoloader, so he just unloaded. And yes, he did claim the kill on the DBV 152. So now we're moving north. And it's Arty City because there's a T92 up ahead. And there's other tanks as well. That's not the only Arty. Somebody got the kill. It was, yes, it was Auroric again. He must have had a shell spare. Remember, his reload is actually quite long. About 27 seconds. But then his is a 5-shot autoloader. Whereas ours, oh, he died. Auroric got taken out by the DBV 152. Which is kind of ironic because the last video I did was Auroric in a DBV 152. Oh, he's looking at us. Well, we got hit and we lost 847. But the DBV, yes, that was going in for the ram kill. The DBV is no more. Okay, what have we got up here? Oh, you can't get up that way. And he took a round from a Leopard. That was a 105. He's low on hit points now. He needs to let his guys scout ahead of him. I mean, that Progetto's got less hit points than he has, but of course, he will go out in one shot, and he does. Whereas we can be sneaky, creep up on the enemy, and take him out with one shot. And we got no shot there because I think he's hiding behind something. Oh, there's the Grille, and we can take him out straight away. And he does! And that's his 4th kill of the game. Oh, 3rd kill of the game. Auroric got 4. And there's that Leopard again. Okay, all Arty's firing over. We're loaded. We couldn't get the outline. Now we did. And another good hit. That's a high roll for the 798. Our AMX-30B's coming up behind the Leopard. You're going to be served for dinner. There's a wreck there. That's why he didn't see it. Now he does. So that's 4 kills now for Duffy. This is the first replay that Duffy sent in on his own. He'll probably send a few more in afterwards. At least I hope he does. Okay. Now there should be some Arty a little further north. There's still one Arty out there. I'm not sure why he fired that one. Oh, that's why. There's an E4 out there. Okay, let's give him a bit of juice. Oh, he dies before we can shoot. And somebody is capping. Well, the cap circle's just below us. It's not the one we want to be at, though. They're at the other end. So we're going to have to motor if we want to get there. And in fact, actually, there's capping going on both ends. Yes, our back chat 155.58 moved from one spot to the other. So we're going to join the cap, I hope. And just on the off chance that we can block it. At least stop the enemy. Yes, he stopped capping. And in fact, actually, I think it may have been the 261 or the 277 who was capping and they just got taken out. Okay, so we're off for hunting again. There's still, I think, a very few enemy tanks out there, but probably just one. Showing 23 and 17. These games are supposed to be 30 versus 30, but occasionally it's less. and the enemy tank that was near the enemy light tank just died. So I think he's free, and he may be coming our way. It's a T100 LT, fast mover. Okay, let's give him something to think about. He's coming our way. He's just had a chunk of hit points taken out. Here we go. Oh my god! What a way to end the battle! You've been nuked. Here's the end of battle stats. That was an ace tanker game for Duffy in the Grille 15. I was had to check myself there for a second. I was about to say keidamesu, but yes, it's Duffy. Duffy's his name, and he's in the SAMS clan. Yes, this is not the first ace tanker he's had. He's had them before in the Grille. He also had a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. In fact, he got 5, one short of getting a top gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. He set light to one of the enemy tanks and watched them burn up. So he got the kill that way. And he also managed to get a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, and a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He managed to get 7. His win rate was 5,499, which is super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. 5,291 hit points made him the high scorer in the game, but no high score medal or high caliber. The next highest damage in the game turned out to be the E4 on the enemy team with 4,150, followed by the DBV152 on the enemy team with 4,095. I think that might be the one who actually got Auroric, and that guy got a tanker sniper. And of course, Auroric picked up 4,055. He was in 4th place in this game. When it came to kills, yeah, it's Duffy. 5 kills to Duffy, 4 kills went to Auroric, and 3 kills went to Leopard 1 and the T100 LT on the enemy team. T100 got a Dimitri's medal, so he must have killed 3 enemy SPGs in that battle. And unfortunately, Metagorilla coming back, and it didn't work out so well for him. And of course, the other DBV, of course, we've mentioned that guy as well. He already got a tank sniper. When it came to base XP, we can see it was actually Auroric who scored more, 1,049, just 2 base experience points, because, yes, Duffy got 1,047, so there's just 2 in it. Otherwise, he would have got the top in all 3 columns. He just missed out on Auroric beating him. Anyway, let's have a look at detail. 12 shots fired, 9 direct hits, 9 penetrations, 5,291 hit points of damage, of which 2,947 were at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy, 2 of which penetrated, 1 non-penetration, and 8 enemy vehicles were damaged, 5 were killed. 1,297 hit points of damage assist or spotting. On a premium count, he actually made a loss, 220 credits in that game. But he did get 7 bombs and 3,141 experience points as well. Yes, one of those penetrations was, of course, that big one from DBV152. He did get a shot into the DBV, but luckily he did have teammates with him. And, of course, they could absolutely hammer that guy. And then, well, they were just turning him into a pincushion after that. It was a pity that Auroric went out to that very same guy, but at least he didn't manage to get anyone else. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.